Would you rather give it your all and maybe succeed, or never try and spend the rest of your life asking, what if? I've spent my life watching how people, systems, and ideas break, and what survives them. I always knew that what I thought held value, but I never knew how to say it. I've spent years mentally preparing to start something I knew mattered, and convincing myself that waiting was wisdom. I believe the number one reason people fail isn't because they lack talent. It isn't because they lack ideas either. It's because the moment something matters, really matters, fear steps in and convinces them to wait. Wait until they're ready. Wait until they're perfect. Wait until there's somebody other than themselves. I've been waiting to do this for years, not because I wasn't capable of creating something meaningful, but because I was afraid of saying what I needed to say, imperfectly. The truth is, I'm not perfect. I never will be, and neither will you. I'm not a motivational speaker. This isn't a set of instructions. It's a snapshot of a conversation I've been having with myself. If any of it resonates with you, take what's useful. If it doesn't, leave it. I'm not here to tell anyone how to live. I'm here to be honest about how I realized I wasn't living. Though I hope if someone out there does hear this, that they take a risk in their life, that they do something. Not because they're ready, not because they're fearless, but because something inside of them slowly dies every time they deny themselves the chance to live honestly on the outside. This is not the beginning of a finished idea. It's the beginning of something real. And that's terrifying. I'm terrified. But it's also the only thing that ever actually makes a difference in life. I'm not here to change the world. I'm just here to prove to myself that I can exist in it. Without self-editing, without self-erasing. Eventually, I realized something that changed everything. Not everyone is meant to receive all of you. Not everyone can handle all of you. And that's okay. So here's what I've learned so far. Never shrink yourself just to be tolerated by others. It's better to be misunderstood by many and accepted by a few than to be applauded for a version of yourself that isn't even real. I am Dominus Rael. For most of my life, I didn't know where I belonged. I followed expectations, did what was reasonable, waited to feel ready, and slowly, quietly, I realized I wasn't becoming the person I wanted to be. I was always planning, thinking, strategizing, always refining, always reworking ideas in my head. It felt responsible, it felt productive, but it wasn't movement. Nothing was actually ever happening. Patience isn't always a virtue. Sometimes it's a vice. Perfectionism is one of the most socially acceptable forms of self-sabotage. It sounds mature. It sounds disciplined. But all it really does is keep you frozen, while life keeps moving on without you. Starting imperfectly hurts less than never starting at all. Once this video exists, I can't take it back. And that's the point. Now there's something real to improve, something honest to keep refining. In the public, not in my head. Something to build from. Which brings me back to the mask. I don't wear it to deceive you. I wear it to speak freely. To let ideas breathe without being reduced to a tribe, a label, or a caricature. I don't fit cleanly in any box, in any group, anywhere. We do need community, but we also need individuality. And sometimes the only way to speak honestly is from behind a symbol. Dominus Rael is mine. He's me. But he also isn't. This is my voice. These are my thoughts. But the person you're seeing is not meant to be a complete picture, because none of us are. None of us ever are. I don't believe in a single fixed identity. I believe in layers. And sometimes masks aren't to hide. Sometimes they're to let us tell the truth. If you take anything from this, let it be this. You don't have to wait until you're ready. You just have to be willing to begin honestly. Fear doesn't disappear when you wait. It just gets better at convincing you to stay still. I delayed living honestly because I mistook fear and perfectionism for wisdom. This channel exists because I finally chose to stop disappearing. I don't know where this road leads yet, but I trust the man who finally chose to start the journey. Would you rather give it your all and maybe succeed? Or never try and spend the rest of your life asking, what if? I finally know my answer. What's yours? Thank you for the interview, I guess. Hopefully, next time I can actually ask the questions. That was Dominus Rael. I've been Dominus Rael. Goodbye.